Hello, welcome back to a video. In today's video, I'm going to cover two other items that went limited today. So yeah, to start it. So they made two different midsummer items limited. If you don't know, midsummer is something that they usually celebrated at the end of June, and they typically had a little sale for it too back in the day, and they stopped those along with the regular sales that happened. But they decided to make two items from that kind of series limited, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool for them to still recognize midsummer. I feel like they might have forgotten it, but now they actually still remember it by making two of the items limited. And this is a pretty interesting choice because both of these were on sale items. So this is kind of following that pattern over the last few couple of limiteds that they have been on sale. They haven't been off sale. Which is pretty interesting, you know. Not everybody likes them choosing things that were already on sale and available, but it gives a nice way for people that maybe haven't played Roblox back then when they were making these timed items and they just purchased them recently. Now they can be able to make a profit on just recent purchases, which is pretty cool. These are both pretty interesting right over here, the MidSummer Cape and MidSummer Label Pin. The Cape one, we don't have many capes that are actually limited right over here. The two most recent ones were these two Gucci ones, but they're sponsored, and we only have two other ones that went limited before, so this is a pretty low chance to see this go limited, which is pretty cool. For the label pin, this is the first label pin to actually become a limited, so that's also pretty interesting. So now we know that label pins can also become limited, and that's also pretty cool because label pins are usually pretty cheap, so that gives the chance for things that aren't that expensive to go limited. So now let's go over them. Midsummer Cape, this is a pretty cool one. I think it has been discounted a couple of times. It's just one that they usually like to give a little discount to during midnight sales, but this is a pretty cool one. It sold about 5,000 times, and original price was not available, but it was around 200 Robux, and it's doing alright. It sold pretty high originally when it just went limited. Right now, that's why its wrap is pretty high, but right now it's selling for about 7,000. I can see it for around this price too. It's definitely a nice looking cape. It has the nice colors on the back of it. You can definitely make some nice outfits with this one. The second one right over here is one that I actually owned because once again, it was a cheap item. It was 25 Robux originally, so very affordable, and sold 22,000 times. Obviously, you know, something that's not going to be that expensive is going to sell quite a lot, and also it's one of the better looking label pins in my opinion, but the low price and the high stock is definitely going to make it a pretty cheap item. Right now it's 1,500, which is the cheapest out of any item that has gone limited so far. So if you're looking for a cheap limited, this is definitely one to get, but it might take a while before it goes higher. Right over here, this is how it looks like on a character. You can see it's pretty small. Label pins aren't the biggest of items, and it might look pretty weird with other packages, but this is how it looks like with the bulky one, which is what it was made for. It looks pretty nice, but obviously it's not going to work with everything. And the 3D view for the cape isn't loading, but this is how it looks like just from the front. You can see it's definitely made for the bulky package too. So both of these are definitely fitted for the bulky avatar, so if you have any other avatar, it might not look the best with it, but still I think these are pretty nice choices, and I'm definitely excited to see what else they choose. And it also makes everybody think, because they have to think, oh, now should I buy some on sale items that might be part of a series that Roblox might recognize, something of that nature. Because now that we know that on sale items have a tendency to go limited, we really have to be careful. Maybe something that we own might go limited soon, who knows. But yeah, those are the two items that went limited today. I think they were really great choices, and I'm excited to see what else they do. Yeah, that is so much of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.